They will be worn again for the procession from the hall. Finally, have a wonderful ceremony and enjoy the afternoon. Thank you.
While the world constantly changes, we are ready. Excited by the future, we tackle tomorrow's challenges head-on, pursuing new thinking, forging new partnerships, creating and exchanging new knowledge. We are leading the way, empowering innovators, visionaries, and change makers to transform lives and make a remarkable impact on the world. We celebrate the exceptional, question the ordinary, and make bold choices. Engaging all, we continuously reinvent and reshape. Our work makes the impossible possible. Join us. Together, we can take on tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the procession? The congregation is now open for the recognition of degrees and awards. Please be seated. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andrew Wathy, will now address the congregation.
Chancellor, Deputy and Pro-Vice-Chancellors, graduates and ladies and gentlemen, it gives me very great pleasure to welcome you to today's celebrations here at Northumbria University. Graduation Day is the highlight of a university's academic year, the formal celebration of the achievement, values and qualities to which all universities aspire. Today is a special day. It is a time to reflect as well as a time to look forward. For you, our graduates, it marks an important milestone in your lives. It is the culmination of several years of study and hard work, and you are being rewarded and recognised for your own personal academic achievements. And this is a proud day for the whole university, academic and professional support staff alike, and an opportunity to acknowledge their involvement in and contribution to your success. Such achievement is rarely possible without the support of those nearest to us, And so this is also a day to recognise the vital roles of families and friends, many of whom are here today, in supporting you in all sorts of ways through your individual journeys at Northumbria. With a shared sense of pride in achievement, it is a day that we hope you will remember proudly for the rest of your lives. This year, Northumbria celebrated its 25th anniversary. While our heritage stretches back to the 19th century, the last 25 years have seen us grow in outlook, standing and scale. Northumbria is a university that challenges the status quo, one that is positioning itself as the natural choice for outstanding students, staff and partners. It is a university for a changing world, transforming to take on tomorrow. I am proud of the achievements of our students and staff as we work together towards our ambitious goals. Academic excellence and the student experience are at the heart of what we do. Creating new knowledge through research and sharing it are central to this university's purpose. Research-rich education transforms our students' lives. Our research and our graduates take new knowledge and enterprise into society and shape it, bringing the benefit of research that is globally competitive to the northeast of England and far beyond. And in the government's most recent assessment of research in 2014, Northumbria achieved the largest rise in research power ranking of any UK university. So, working with the Swedish Red Cross, we are driving global debate on the role of volunteers in conflict and crisis zones. We are advising the UK Law Commission on anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing regimes. Northumbria academics, including former members of the British Antarctic Survey, are leading international research into the impact of climate change on Antarctica. And academics in our Aerospace Medicine and Rehabilitation Laboratory are driving pioneering research into spinal muscle health. Northumbria is also helping to shape the North East's future economic landscape, taking, among other things, a leading role in Newcastle's digital-led renaissance. You may have noticed the university's role in the Great Exhibition of the North, which launched last month. Following in the footsteps of the Great Exhibition of 1851 and the North East Coast Exhibition of 1929, it is the biggest event in England this year and is designed to showcase achievement and challenge preconceptions of the North. Northumbria is central to its design trail, which runs through our campus, showcasing an exciting new generation of entrepreneurs, including our academics, who are exporting design, digital and gaming to the world. I urge you to follow this trail if you've not done so already. So you, our graduates, are at the very heart of all of this work as we inspire, empower and equip a new generation of innovative leaders. And what of the university? Well, we recruit exceptional students, the best qualified of any of the newer universities in the UK, and we rank 31st out of 107 on entry qualifications among English institutions. Northumbria is also committed to the advancement of social mobility. We seek to attract the best students, irrespective of background, and today, a student at Northumbria, picked at random, is just as likely to come from a less advantaged as from a more advantaged background. We now sit securely in the top 50 of UK universities, and this year, Northumbria was shortlisted for the University of the Year in the Times Higher Education Awards, arguably the most prestigious award in the higher education calendar. Our graduates are highly sought after. More of our graduates secure highly skilled jobs in the North East than from any other university, and we rank 9th in the UK for the number of graduates in professional or managerial roles. Our graduates are distinguished by their leadership and by their entrepreneurialism. Northumbria has been ranked the top university in the UK for graduate startups for 4 out of the last 5 years. Northumbria's global footprint is also changing. Global in our scope and reach, we have operations in London, Malaysia, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, and very shortly Amsterdam. But more than this, we are partnering with research-rich institutions around the world that mirror our own rise our own commitment to the student, and our own growth in research impact. Our global presence is growing, and we are creating global career opportunities for our graduates. But it is you, our students and our graduates, and our staff who bring a unique pattern, rhythm, and distinction to this great university. Academic study aside, the positive contribution that you have made to Newcastle, Gateshead, and the wider region is simply enormous. Your efforts are at the heart of our sporting and cultural life. Northumbria has one of the best records in British university and college sport, and in 2016, Northumbria students and one alumnus brought home no fewer than 6 medals from the Paralympic Games in Rio. And over the course of the year, through our student union's programme of community action and volunteering, more than 3,800 of you have given up over 40,000 hours of your own time to volunteering in the community. It is a privilege to recognise your success and your achievements. Today, as Northumbria alumni, you become part of a continuous line of education and scholarship stretching back to the 19th century. We hope you return in both person and thought, that Northumbria can offer you continued support in your careers and in your lives, and that we can work together to nurture and provide opportunities for the next generations of Northumbria students. And whether starting out on your career or returning to further study this autumn, I urge you, use what you have learnt here at Northumbria to help create a world that will be different. Use your abilities to change the future. When I welcomed you to Northumbria in your first year, I quoted Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, who once said, and I quote, "We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here?" I also set you a challenge. I asked you to reflect on your dent in the universe. Sir Jonathan Ive, Chief Design Officer at Apple and a Northumbria graduate, designed a concept video phone as part of his final year project. On leaving Northumbria, his dent in the universe was the design of Apple's most iconic products, the iPod, the iPad, and of course the iPhone. He is a Northumbria graduate who questioned the ordinary, who made bold choices, who reinvented and reshaped. He made the impossible possible, and excited by the future, he took on tomorrow. So, I put the question again, how will you take on tomorrow? Graduates, today marks the start of your tomorrow. I thank your families and friends for the support and encouragement that they have provided to you. I congratulate you warmly on your own achievements, and I wish you every success in the future. And lastly, it is my enormous pleasure to welcome you into a worldwide family of academic excellence and achievement as graduates of Northumbria University. Congratulations and very well done.
Graduates will now be presented to the Chancellor, Baroness Tanni Gray-Thompson. I call upon Dr. Simon Robson to present graduates from Engineering and Environment.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present the following graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Environment for doctoral awards, accompanied by Dr. Paul Vickers and with a thesis entitled Automated melanoma skin cancer diagnosis using colour and textural features in standard and dermoscopic images, Dr. Nasser Ali Aburari Alfed. Accompanied by his principal supervisor, Dr. Paul Vickers, and with a thesis entitled Automated Classification of Cancer Tissues Using Multispectral Imagery, Dr. Remy Peyret. Accompanied by his principal supervisor, Dr. Paul Vickers, and with a thesis entitled Intelligent ECG Processing and Abnormality Detection Using Adaptive Ensemble Models, Dr. Diptangshu Pandit. Accompanied by his principal supervisor, Dr. Pickard, and with a thesis entitled Searching for a Contextualized Framework to Inform Testing Methodology in the Mobile Arena, Dr. Matthew David Poynton. Accompanied by his principal supervisor, Dr. Pickard, and with a thesis entitled Eastern and Western Learning Theories in Transnational Higher Education, an interpretative phenomenological analysis case study of a Malaysian college, Dr. Ian Robert Watson. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present graduates from our bachelor's and master's programs. Can I please remind you to reserve applause until the end of each department group. For awards from the Department of Computer and Information Sciences, Aminu Abdul Malik. Samuel Clyde. Inan Gilgil. Tony Newby. Adrian Mihai Popmeka. Mizan Rahman. Miles Rennick. Vishal Kumar Singh. David Smith. Sean Smith. Inzuamam Ulhak. Alison Wilson. Kazua Zaman. Chloe Marie Cramthorne. James Ellis Goodlett. Robert Little. Scarlett Victoria Riley. Yi Yang Ting. Alan Best. Adam John Kitley. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Jack Kelly. David Morrison. Jack Murray. Katie Louise Roberts. Thomas Stonehouse, Callum Joe Todd, Luke Watson, Christopher Wypat, Elliot Wood, Matthew Tyler Young, Omar Abdul Basit Al Abusa, Bihal Ahmed, Syamsul Anua Sheirozmi, Marion J. De Ramos, Christopher Flinton, Milad Ghulam Yanya, Kia Harper, Thomas Huddleston, Brandon Knight, Ryan Megerson, we'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Josh Nichols, Samuel David Pendleton, Owen James Rutter, Ben Scragg, Jonathan Sheard, Jonathan Thompson, Stephen John Walker, Ne Mayat Min, Joshua Ian Burnett, Joseph Matthias Kars, Kieran Clark, Jolene Craggs, Benjamin Frederick Unwin Crosby, Ryan Jordan Davis, Jay Davison, Marshall Gill, Diva Hadi, Adam Jenkins, Bart Caron, Ryan Luke. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Alan Mercer, Matthew Puntin, Ashley Reddin, Sarah Elizabeth Robinson, Masi Salali, Christ Sanchez, Andrea Sorina Steff, Kyle Fernley, Nicole Espadira, Ryan Fonfong Savet, Christopher Matthew Atkins, Callum Barnett, Liam Jacob Ellis Bennett, James Brooks, Oliver Breen. Sadly, Oliver died during the course of his studies. His father is here to collect the award on his behalf. Joshua Clark. Miguel da Cruz Cacho van Gonzalves. Martin Edmund. James Oliver Exley. Robert Lee Ferguson. Callum Gambles. Sironita Harrison. Dion Edmund Henderson Buck. Andrew Joseph Hodgkin. Nathan Lavery. Christian Ronnie Lee. Blake Marriott. Andrew McGowan. Jonathan Payne. Georgios Pouros. Rhys Price. Matthew James Reeves. Jack Martin Rounds. Attorney Sasha Tamathan. Michael Nathan James Taylor. Joe Watson. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Elliot Anderson. Zigimantas Balsius.
Oh my God, it's real.
James Bell. Ryan Berwitz. Jamie Briggs. Vincent Adam Cook. Matthew Daniel Credland. Nathan Flounders. Andrei Christian Murasrescu. Matthew Pears. Marcus Sarida. Curtis Stevenson. Murray Stewart. Brandon Taylor. Jonathan Tyson. Alistair Usher. Samaya Bauer. Lewis Aston. Thomas Bryan Batchelor. Ranti Enderley. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Sergei Gabrilov-Stepanov. Liam Morgan. Alexandru Antonio Bursan. Christopher Bond. Stephen Buchanan Boyle. Ethan Carroll. Peter Clotworthy. Alexander Nicholas Davison. Lee Davison. Elaine Claude Dubelli. Philip Esom. Alex Evans. Pantalitza Giorgio. Darren Glenholmes. Jordan Gowdy. Kieran Thomas Green. William Hayward. Gavandeep Hia. Nathan Henshaw. Joshua Higgins. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, George Hode. Joseph Hobbs. Alex Clare Hutchison. David Robert Hutchinson. Griffith James. Andrew Peter Jones. Callum John Coogan. Wee Ji Kwan. Keith Layton. Ross Lillestone. William Malkin. J. Ryan Mangan. Benjamin McMullen. Luke McNaughton. Jameen Mistry. John Moore. Jack Mullins. Christopher Newland. Lewis David Niblock. Joel O'Halloran. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Joe Adam Oliver. Scott Christian Parkinson. Sam Raper. Christopher Charles Rennick. Liam Rundle. Benjamin Scott. Olivia Shaw. Robert Small. Helen Joyce Kalasingh Soniga. Lee Stewart Spratt. Harry Stryker. Lawrence Stevens. Philip Stevenson. Georgios Saparoulas. Thomas Andrew Walker. Robert Alexander Weir. Andrew White. Kieran White. Benjamin Michael Davison Wigham. Matthew Willis. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Adam James Wilson. Jade Young. Hashim Zar. Tobachukwu Alban Agbeli. Mohammed Shaheen Albalatha Kandi. Jennifer Tina Oputharaj. Li Chen. Aaron Couchy. Josephine Leah Gardler. Callum Mansell. Jonathan Miles. Scott Robertson. Harriet Claire Rowling. Richard Van Wensen. Camden Wilkinson. Himanshiban Dilip Kumar Brahmbat. Timothy Britton. Gareth Gregory Carrigan. Mark Coates. Lee Matthew Colvin. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Anne Margaret Danks. Samia Dudwala. Jeffrey Evelyn. David Francis. Michael Andrew Gander. Gary Damon Greer. Jane Caroline Hiscox. Bharat Mania. Sue McCauley. Hazel McPherson. Edward Amoni Owini. Stephen Sampana, Benjamin Joseph Smith, Gary John Taylor, Thomas Riddle Welsh, Owen James Craggs, Hayden Holdgate, Christopher Andrew Ismay, Michael James McStraw, Alistair Purdy. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Francis Strong, Christopher James Dan, Jessica Mary Green, Norbert Harsanyi, Jordan Scott Houghton, Marek Kupniewicz, Ryan Rollins, Ryan Smith, Pepe Louise Kent, Catherine Louise Eaton, Judith Eleanor Bennett, Laura Victoria Hutchinson, Noreen Akhtar, Liam Cottrell, Kieran Hodgkiss, Ethan Kirk, Courtney Moore, Sorcha Mount, Jack Oakes, Fidawa Rahman. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Daniel Suleiman, Dale Anthony Wade, Zanab Abbas Al-Kayat, Kimberly Aston, Callum Neil Beckett, Andrew Bradley, Mark Daniel Brooksbank, Alex Costello, Jack Denham, Laura Rose Eccles, Charlie Edwards, Lanos Giorgio, Samuel Gill, Liam Jack, Alison Ruth Johnson, Adal Khalik, James Maguire, Laura Helen Melling, Sabia Ahmed Chowdhury, Anthony Marco Salve Montanes, Thomas Peter Mussel, Umar Nadim, Andrew Penny, Billy Joseph Pickin. We'll now pause to congratulate graduates presented so far. For further awards from this department, Mohammed Bilal Ahmed Sadiq, Omar Said, Frankie Kar Yu Shum, Matthew Spence, Hayley Stokes, James Swan, Hannah Telford, Patrick Imobio, James Ashcroft, Matthew Barker, Jack Brakel, Ross Alistair Brown, Melanie Clark, Dale Paul Clement, Alice Crompton, Dulcie Graham, Joseph Edgar Jackson, Harry Ronchetti, Oliver Smellick, William Stewart, Matthew Taylor, Callum Whitehouse, Christopher Brown, John Derek Cousin, Stephen Bishop, Anthony Wilkinson. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Environment.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy and Pro-Vice-Chancellors, colleagues, guests, and you, the most important people here today, our graduates. It's a real privilege and a pleasure to be here today presiding over this important ceremony as Chancellor of Northumbria University. Graduation is a really special day that marks your outstanding achievements. It's an opportunity for you, your family, and for those close to you to celebrate the hard work, talent and determination that you've shown during your degree, whilst looking forward to the bright future that lies ahead of you as a graduate of Northumbria University. Yours is an exceptional personal achievement, and I've been honoured to have the chance to meet each and every one of you today, to shake your hand and to personally congratulate you and to wish you well. Everyone here at Northumbria is incredibly proud of you, as you should be proud of yourselves. What you've achieved in your time here will genuinely shape the rest of your life. So once again, congratulations and well done. When I became Chancellor of Northumbria University, giving out degrees at the graduation ceremony was a job I was looking forward to most of all. Greeting each of you individually is one of the most rewarding experiences that anyone can have. Growing up, my dad used to say to me that education was important because it gives you choices, and that is something that I absolutely believe. Education, without a shadow of a doubt, has ensured that I had choices, and it's helped shape the life that I have today. University is also a life-changing experience. It's a time to make the most of the opportunities available to you, to try different things, to meet new people, to learn to think critically. And I hope you've had just a little bit of fun along the way as well. But I'm confident that every one of you here today has made the most of your experience at Northumbria. While the world around us is changing at an exhilarating and often daunting pace, I believe that we at Northumbria are genuinely excited by the future. We really do stand ready to tackle tomorrow's challenges head on and have a real ambition to lead the way forward. I firmly believe that your time here will have provided you with a solid foundation on which to build your tomorrow. And I'm confident it will have shaped you as an individual, will colour your future choices, it will have opened your eyes to the difference that you can make, and it will shape the career that you pursue and the life that you will live. And while your graduation marks the end of one chapter in your life, it's just the beginning of a different journey. You might be leaving the campus today, but you're joining the global community of Northumbria University alumni, which to date has more than 194,000 members from more than 167 countries around the world. At the beginning of this ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor asked what mark you will make on the world. Northumbria graduates, just like you, have been going out and making their mark for decades. Some of the world's best-known companies and brands are powered by our graduates. Many are leaders in their fields and professions, and they work for a range of organisations and companies across different sectors in a wide variety of roles, united by the way they're making an impact and transforming both their lives and the lives of others. From this faculty alone, our alumni include Stuart Wingate, CEO of Gatwick Airport, Stephen Miller, triple Paralympic champion, and Laura Pidcock, elected MP for North West Durham constituency and Labour Shadow Minister. All these graduates left Northumbria with the ambition and drive to take on tomorrow, and that is exactly what they did. I hope that your relationship with Northumbria as one of our valued global family of alumni will continue for the rest of your professional and your personal lives. And I look forward to seeing many of you in the future returning to share your experiences and create opportunities for future Northumbria graduates, as many of our prestigious alumni have done before you. But today isn't just about you. Now, it's mostly about you, but today is also an opportunity to say thank you to your family, to your friends, your personal tutors, professional support staff and lecturers who've all played an important part in supporting and encouraging you throughout your studies. And I'm sure that many of you share my sense of gratitude to those who've supported you. Now, in a few moments, I'm going to ask our graduates to stand and turn towards your friends and family and show them your appreciation. But while friends and family are looking for their cameras, big hint, I'd just like to give our graduates a little bit of advice. This is an amazing day, and it's so incredible to be on stage to see you all come past. I just want to say to you, enjoy the moment because this is so special. But your friends and family may not tell you quite as often as you'd like just how wonderful they think you are. But today they show it in a very special way with every single photograph they take of you. I know there'll be lots. And friends and family are incredible in terms of their support. But there's one group of very dangerous, difficult people with cameras that you will never outrun, and that is known as a mother with a camera. I'm a mum, I know these things. They're more resilient than anyone you will ever meet in the rest of your life. So please today, let mums, friends, family take as many photos as they want of you, because it's their way of showing you how much they love you. So graduates, please stand, turn towards your family and friends and show your appreciation. Thank you. You can sit down now. They won't stop. See, they love you. Congratulations. Graduates, wherever you go in the world, whatever you go on to do, however you choose to take on tomorrow, carry your degree from Northumbria University with pride. Enjoy this special day. Create memories that will make you smile for years to come. I wish you every success for the future. Congratulations and thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the University and guests, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremony. Thank you all for making this such a memorable and enjoyable occasion. The platform party procession will now leave the hall. Once the platform party has left, marshals will direct graduates to process from the hall. Graduates' hats should be worn for the procession. Would everyone please stand and remain standing until the procession has left the hall.